Well, happy Wednesday afternoon, Hope. Hopefully everybody's staying cool on this 93 degree. I guess it's the beginning of summer, although we're still sort of in May, but we're definitely feeling it now. I got a couple of really exciting announcements this week that I'm super excited about. First of all, last week we got kind of a call out of nowhere from the Red Cross asking if we would be willing to open up our building to host a blood drive. Apparently, obviously, there's a huge need for blood and plasma throughout the world and community all the time. They're down on donors because of the coronavirus, and a lot of the locations that they rely on for blood drives are closed. And so we have the opportunity to jump in and open the doors of our facility and of our church to the Red Cross coming up on June 11th. There's a flyer on our events tab on our website at hopesg.org, and they're only taking online registrations, and they won't take any walk-ups. So just invite you to jump on, sign up for a time slot for the blood drive, so that you can be sure to get in, and hopefully if we can uh, fill up enough people, we'll force them to send us more staff, and we just have this chance to share life literally with our neighborhood. And also, it's been really fun over the last couple of weeks to be partnering up with La Casa. Uh, Sent another load of food over today that some of you guys dropped off here at the church, and they were very, very grateful. They continue to say that they're in high need for food supplies for the families that they're serving. And so it's been great to find ways to reach out and serve our community, be a part of helping our neighbors, even though it feels like we're tied down to not interacting with them. So thank you for those of you that have been uh, helping out with the food drive with La Casa. And again, just continue to tell you, if you can't make it to La Casa between 9 and 12 on Wednesdays, feel free to swing by your food donations here at the church, and we'll figure out a way to get them to them. And the other thing, maybe you've noticed, but I had a couple of opportunities over the last couple of weeks to check in with some of our missionaries. For those of you who are a part of our regular services during normal times, you know that we take kind of a chunk of every service to check in with our ministry partners, both locally and around the world. And obviously, we haven't had a chance to do that in our live streams, but I have been posting interviews with them. So if you haven't seen them, check them out. They're posted on our Facebook page, also on our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, you might want to do that, because we're constantly posting new stuff up there, and that's just going to be the way that we're going to try to chase down our missionaries now, is just get some Skype interviews going with them. Well, we are, I think it's week 7 now, or week 8, or maybe it's week 172. It's hard to remember, and it's hard to keep track of where we're at. I know for me, I'm waiting for things to get back to normal. And so I figured for just a little devotional, or just a thought for the day. Again, I've been reading out of this Every Moment Holy uh, book, and shared a couple of prayers with them. But they have this great prayer. It's called a liturgy for waiting in line. And I just figured this is an appropriate thought for this Wednesday. So maybe this is an encouragement to you. It's a prayer to God about waiting. As my life is lived in anticipation of the redemption of all things, so let my slow movement in this line to be to my own heart a living parable and a teachable moment. Do not waste even my petty irritations, O Lord. Use them to expose my sin and selfishness, and to reshape my vision and my desire into better, holier things. Decrease my unrighteous impatience directed at circumstances and people. Increase instead my righteous longing for the moment of your return, when all creation will be liberated from every futility in which it now languishes. Be present in my waiting, O Lord, that I might also be present in it, as a Christ bearer to those before and behind me, who also wait. As I am a vessel, let me not be like a sodden paper cup full of steaming frustration, carelessly sloshing unpleasantness on those around me. Rather, let me be like a communion chalice, reflecting the silvered beauty of your light, brimming with an offered grace. Amen. Well, may God bless you in your waiting, whether it's waiting for the end of the coronavirus restrictions, or just waiting for the end of a season in life, or waiting for your toilet paper order to be filled. Um, May God fill those moments with the hope of the fulfillment of his kingdom when all things are put right and all futility ends. And may God bless you in the rest of this week. Looking forward to being with you again on our live stream on Sunday. Take care.